Hey there! Welcome back to another video that's all about decoding the subtle ways women show interest. If you caught our first video on this topic, you're already armed with some powerful insights. But here's the thing. There are even more signs that women use to signal they're into you. And today we're diving into 5 more of them. These are the kinds of moments that often go unnoticed because they can seem so small or casual. But trust me, they're huge clues. And don't worry, I'm not just going to tell you what to look for. I'll also explain exactly how to respond so you can keep the spark alive and take things to the next level. Stick with me until the end because the last sign is one that most people miss, and it's a total game changer. And if you haven't seen the first video yet, be sure to check it out after this one for even more tips on reading the signals women give. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with something fun. Playful teasing. Now, this might seem counterintuitive because on the surface, it feels like she's giving you a hard time. But if a woman is teasing you in a lighthearted, friendly way, it's often her way of flirting. Picture this. You tell her you're terrible at cooking, and she says something like, "Oh, I can't imagine the disaster zone your kitchen must be." Or maybe you mention being a fan of a certain sports team, and she jokingly says, "Ugh, that team? I thought you had good taste." What's happening here is that she's trying to create a fun, playful vibe with you. Teasing is her way of breaking the ice, testing your sense of humor, and building a connection without being too serious. Now, the key here is not to take her teasing personally. Instead, play along. If she jokes about your cooking, you can say, "Yeah, I'm probably banned from using the oven. I'd need a full fire department on standby. Maybe you could teach me." See what I did there? You're keeping it light, showing that you can laugh at yourself, and even creating an opening for her to spend more time with you. Humor is such a powerful tool in building connections, so embrace the banter. But remember to keep it friendly and avoid going too far with your own teasing. This should feel like a game, not a competition. Let's move on to the second sign, which is all about effort. When a woman is interested in you, she'll often go out of her way to look her best when she knows she'll see you. Think about this. You're at work or hanging out with a group of friends, and she always seems to have an extra sparkle on the days you're around. Maybe it's the way she styles her hair, her choice of outfit, or even a touch of extra makeup. These little details are her way of showing she values your attention. And here's a scenario most guys will recognize. You're at a casual hangout, and while everyone else is in jeans and a t-shirt, she's got a cute outfit on that looks effortlessly amazing. That's not random. It's intentional. When you notice this, don't just keep it to yourself. Acknowledge it. Give her a genuine compliment. For example, you could say, "Wow, you look great today. Is that a new dress?" Compliments like this show that you're paying attention, and trust me, women love to be noticed in this way. But here's the key. Make sure your compliment feels natural and specific. You're not just saying, "You look hot." You're showing that you appreciate the effort she's put in, and that creates a deeper connection. All right, sign number 3 is all about her asking for your help, even with things she could easily handle on her own. Here's an example. She asks you to reach something from a high shelf, even though she could grab a step stool. Or she asks for advice on something small, like which phone case she should buy, or what to order at a restaurant. What's really going on here is that she's creating opportunities for interaction. It's not about the task itself. It's about the connection she's trying to build. When she asks for your help, don't just do the task and move on. Use the moment to start a conversation. Let's say she asks you to choose a phone case. You could say, "I think this one looks great. It matches your vibe. What made you pick these two?" This not only shows you're paying attention, but it also gives her an opportunity to open up. And remember, it's not about solving her problem perfectly. It's about showing that you're engaged and interested in her. Next, let's talk about communication. When a woman is into you, she'll often find excuses to text or call, even if the reason seems small. Picture this. She texts you asking about a random movie recommendation or follows up on something from earlier. It might seem casual, but here's the truth. She's keeping the door open for more interaction. What's even better is when the conversation extends beyond the initial reason she reached out. She might ask a quick question, but then she keeps chatting, asking about your day or bringing up something funny she saw. When this happens, lean into the conversation. Don't just give a one-word answer and end it there. If she asks about a movie, share a suggestion and follow up with, "What's your favorite kind of movie? Do you go for comedies, thrillers, or something totally different?" This keeps the flow going and shows her that you're interested in more than just surface-level chit-chat. The goal is to create a natural back and forth that feels effortless and fun. Finally, one of the clearest signs of interest is when a woman shows genuine curiosity about the things you're passionate about, even if they're not her usual interests. Let's say you're into photography. She might ask you about your favorite camera or even suggest you show her some of your work. Or if you're a big sports fan, she might bring up a recent game or ask you to explain the rules. What she's really doing here is making an effort to connect with you on a deeper level by stepping into your world. When she shows interest, take the opportunity to share your passion with enthusiasm. But don't stop there. Turn it into a conversation. If she asks about your photography, share a story behind one of your favorite photos, then ask, "What's something you're passionate about?" This makes the interaction more balanced and shows her that you're genuinely interested in getting to know her, too. It's not just about sharing your world. It's about inviting her into it and stepping into hers. And there you have it. 5 more signs that a woman is interested in you. Remember, the key to recognizing these signs is being observant and present in the moment. Attraction is often about the little things, and when you notice them, you can respond with confidence and kindness. If you found this helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more insights like this. And don't forget to check out part 1 if you haven't already. It's packed with even more tips on spotting the signs of interest that you won't want to miss. If you've had moments where you noticed these signs or acted on them, share your story in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. And who knows? You might inspire someone else to take that leap. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.